Post is reporting that State Department investigators last fall issued a subpoena to the Clinton Foundation seeking documents about the charity's projects that may have required approval from the federal government while Hillary Clinton was serving as Secretary of State. The full scope and status of the inquiry have not been made clear. The Post also reports the subpoena asked for records related to Clinton aide Uma Abedin. The paper reports that for 6 months in 2012, she was, quote, employed simultaneously by the State Department, the Foundation, Clinton's personal office, and a private consulting firm with ties to the Clintons. There is no indication the State Department is investigating Clinton herself. Clinton's spokesman, Brian Fallon, called the investigations fishing expeditions and suggested the probe was politically motivated.
Wait a second, I'm sorry. Who's conducting this?
The State Department.
So it's
Inspector General.
It's the Inspector General that is politically motivated, just like for the State Department, John Kerry's State Department, Crystal, is it just like it is the Justice Department's our intel agency's IG who is politically motivated too. The Clintons just can't. And you know what makes me sad is it makes me sad that Hillary Clinton and her people continue to attack the integrity of Barack Obama. I think Barack Obama's been a great president. I just wonder why she's attacking Barack Obama this way. I don't think Bernie Sanders has questioned the integrity of Barack Obama's State Department. I don't think Bernie Sanders has questioned the integrity of the intel. No, seriously, let's be serious here for a second. When your hack spokesman starts attacking inspector generals and the intel agencies, and your hack spokesman starts attacking the integrity of inspectors generals in John Kerry's State Department, you're desperate. And I agree with you, because of their hack spokesman's approach to this, attacking the integrity of inspectors generals, that yes, Hillary Clinton's week just went from bad to worse.
Yeah, look, you know, here's the problem, right? If she gave an interview with Rachel Maddow earlier in the week, was asked about this idea that lots and lots of people don't, and Democrats, importantly, don't believe that she's honest and trustworthy. And her answer was essentially, well, the reason for that is because there's been years and years of a concerted Republican attack on me, that none of it has been founded on anything. But now, you're right, and I have the scars to prove it. Exactly, Mika. Now, that is true. There's no question that Republicans have spent years sort of, you know, not liking the Clintons. But at the same time, and this is why this latest investigation matters, this is the State Department and the FBI. This isn't the House Select Committee on Benghazi. This isn't, you know, this isn't Ted Cruz. This isn't Donald Trump. It's just hard to make the case that this is a vast right-wing conspiracy when you have, and remember, there are now 3 ongoing investigations or inquiries. There's the State Department into the Clinton Foundation and Uma Abedin. There's the State Department into the private email server, and the FBI into the private email server, as well as what's going on in Congress. Those 3 investigations have nothing to do. I'm pretty sure the State Department and the FBI do not take their marching orders from, you know, Paul Ryan or Donald Trump or Ted Cruz. I just think it undermines that idea that this is somehow an orchestrated attempt to sort of bring her down. That may exist, but that's not what these investigations are.
I think the 2 questions that people take away from this, and I don't think it's too complicated, is why you would do speeches to Wall Street if you are potentially going to run for president and take such large sums of money, and why would those transcripts be private, and why would you have your own server, and why is it still inexplicable?
Well, and you know, Chuck Todd, again, for Hillary Clinton to still be trotting out the vast right-wing conspiracy, when you have the Justice Department, the State Department, the inspectors generals from the intel agencies.
Of the Obama.
Actually, yeah, these are Obama administration officials that are doing this. This is all the Obama administration that is doing this, no Republicans. It seems to me it just makes her seem more desperate and undermines her credibility further.
1 in 3 New Hampshire Democrats said the most important characteristic was honest and trustworthiness. 1 in 3 Democrats. This is, you know, her explanation may be exactly right to Rachel about that this is years and nothing's been proven, but over time, you can't help but leave a stain on her and all this stuff. That's what she's facing right now. And this is coming at a rough time. I agree with Chris, you're not talking about House Republicans. And the Clinton campaign will say, well, one of the inspector generals used to work for Chuck Grassley and this or that. At the end of the day, these people are considered a little more career, civil service type folks.
And these questions are real.
They're put into these positions because they're thought of to be less partisan than your average person. And ultimately, the FBI is not partisan at all. You know, some of these others. So this is taking a huge toll. I don't know how they fix this, but that honest and trustworthy. Look, you have a character problem and a connection problem. Bill Clinton had a character problem, but he never had a connection problem, so he could overcome it. Her issue right now is she has both this character question that's hanging over her head and honest and trustworthiness, and then she's got some 1 in 4 voters who don't believe that she cares about people like me. You know, that issue. So she's fighting this dual front rower. It's a big problem.
And also, Chris Eliza, she doesn't have a message. She just doesn't have a message. You've written about this that cuts through.
I was just very quickly before that to Chuck's point about the 34% of New Hampshire voters, Democratic voters, who say she's not honest and trustworthy. You know what Sanders won that group by? 92-6. 92-6, just to further accentuate it. And on the message thing, yeah, I mean, look, what's Bernie's message? Political revolution, right? Millionaires and billionaires. What was Barack Obama's message? Hope and change, compassionate conservatism. You know, go down the line. You need something that sums up your candidacy, and this is important, is aspirational in some way, right? It makes people want to believe that there's some more to it than just a series of strategic talking points. And even if you watched the debate last night, and I thought she was quite good, but she's not aspirational. There's no 50,000-foot message. Every message is, we're going to do this, then we're going to do this, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do this. And that's not terrible, but it tends not to be the thing that inspires people to be for you.